my name is Kaylene, and this is Arthur, and he is 4 months old. Have I always wanted to be a mother? Yes. That's the short answer. Even though I really wanted to be a mom, I knew I wanted to be a mom, it became challenging because my husband and I struggled with infertility. And for 4 years, we tried and we went to doctor's appointments and we took medications, we changed diets, we did lots and lots of things to try to get pregnant, and it wasn't working. But just this time last year, we found out that some of the things that we were doing seemed to work because we were pregnant. And after 4 years, it definitely caught us off guard a little bit. But it was the best surprise. And we were so thankful.
My name is Miri Schiller, and I have 6 awesome kids, 4 girls and 2 boys, ranging from age 3 to age 18. I definitely always knew that I wanted to be a mom. I thought my own mom was pretty awesome for many reasons, and I loved that she was always around, and she was just a really solid and comforting presence for us growing up. I was the 6th kid out of 7 kids, and my older siblings were quite a bit older than I was, so I got to become an auntie at the age of 5 and had a steady supply of nieces and nephews from that point on. And I absolutely loved spending time with them. They were just, my favorite thing to do was hanging out with nieces and nephews and playing with them and babysitting. And it was a major test that when I started dating, seeing how a boyfriend interacted with my nieces and nephews, that was really important to me. And I knew that if they weren't good with kids, that would be a deal breaker. So my husband passed the test with flying colors. He's an amazing dad, and he's such a huge support and source of strength for me as a mom, and I couldn't do it without him.
Hi, my name's Joan Marcotte Davies, and I'm from Weyburn, Saskatchewan. Yes, I think I've always wanted to be a mom. It caught me off by surprise. I didn't expect to be a mom at 16. I had my daughter, and that was hard. At the very beginning, for the first couple months, just believing all those lies, thinking that I didn't know what I was doing, even though I kind of knew that I would be okay. And I had a lot of help. I think moms need a lot of help. It was a very different experience, though, when I went and I had my son. He was very much planned, hoped for, prayed for. With my daughter, I joke about how we grew up together. We had each other. And then when I had my son, I mean, there was my husband and my daughter, and it was just different. I'm able to answer his questions a little bit more, where with my daughter I didn't really know. And so that's been different. It's a different experience, but it's been a good one.
My name is Sister April Mirsau, and I am a sister of the Presentation of Mary. And I'd like to share with you all today a little bit about spiritual motherhood. For a lot of women, motherhood is, when they think of their motherhood physically, they think of their womb as the place where they nurture their child, as the place where life begins. And for sisters, we sacrifice physical motherhood for spiritual motherhood. And so the place of our motherhood is mainly in the heart. And so as sisters, we're called to this universal love. And we're called to walk with those who are suffering, with the suffering Christ, and to lift them up in intercession.
My name is May Desnomie, and I am a grandmother and a mother and a great-grandmother. Okay, so looking back at my own grandmother, my grandmother was the heart and soul of our family unit. When we would have events, family events, whether it was a Sunday meal, a birthday party, or going out to the beach, when Grandma was not there, it felt like some something was missing. Our grandmas have the life experiences and the wisdom that she shares with the family. And so you will find in the indigenous communities, many of the grandmas are still living at home. Like there's not too many grandmas that are, placed in a care home. But while she's in there, she still has the roles that she plays of looking after the grandchildren. We have one group here in Regina with the Lifelong Learning Center, and it's called Grandmothers Looking After Grandchildren. And so they have formed their own group to be a support to each other as they're still playing that role.
It's been probably one of the hardest jobs I've ever had, but also the most rewarding.
I don't know. Being a mom just is a little bit of everything. I don't think that it's possible to compare one experience to another, because I think that God gives us different experiences as a mom so that we can also be there for other people going through different things.
I love being a mom.